All praises, peace and blessings, and all power to the people. I'm having fun with this. I don't know if y'all could tell. Getting a little more comfortable. It's gonna be episode two. Trying to knock out these videos. It's gonna be another black movie classic. Um, it's a love hate thing for this movie with me. It can be considered a black exploitation film, but it does have a lot of messages that need to be, we need to be aware of. Like the origin of EBT, the Black Panthers breakfast program, for children in the community, how that was taken away and transformed into something different. And then the government giving food to people. Also in the movie, in these time periods, in a lot of movies in Hollywood, they always break down the so-called revolutionary brother or the intelligent or the woke one is always seen as a fool or being crazy or suicidal. And in that, so I would just like you guys to see it's a movie about a black woman, single mother of children, a lot of children in New York City, her finding love. It's a real, circumstance that happens a lot in our communities. And I think it's a good film showing the durability, the faith, that we once had in our communities to love one another, through thick and thin to build even if we had nothing. So it's a good one. This is a oldie but goodie, Claudine.
My name is Claudine. Claudine Price.
River Pay Marshall.
Wait a minute. It's 139 Edgecombe Avenue. My name is Claudine. Claudine Price.
River Pay Marshall. 7 o'clock.
Hugging and loving.
Claudine and Rupert are working on a project, a love project.
When I get to know you better. Maybe. I said maybe.
And while they're working hard to get it together, the world's working harder to keep them apart.
Hello? Miss Claudine Price Leeper?
Yeah.
6 kids and 4 rooms.
36 and it ain't old.
It's too old to be messing around.
20th Century Fox presents James Earl Jones and Diane Carroll in Claudine.
Cool it. Your mama's going on a date, like a nice restaurant, some fine music.
It's gonna wind up chicken anyway.
Mom, it's Miss K back, the social worker.
Society gave us no choice. Trying to silence my voice, pushing me on the world.
Well, don't just stand there, honey. Let her in.
This man may be bringing things into your home which you may not be deducting. Now, you know I have to deduct you on those things.
What things?
Gotta stop right here. So this is the age long thing, speaking of the deconstruction of the black family, being in this country as much as we've been through, endless line of things, that'd be a whole documentary series. But to even provide for your family and to be able to survive in such redlining, in such political strategies, economical strongholds, you could not have the father in your building, in your house. You could not have a black man taking care of you within the city. Now, on the other hand of that, you can look this up, fact check me if I'm wrong. The farmers were majority white. They were able to have welfare checks and things like that and have their family still. So that's I think food and also in the countries, a lot of blacks stay and own land in the farms with sharecroppers, things like that. So this is an image of house calls, almost like a probation officer, checking in on you, to see if you got a strong black man there, oh, he should be able to take care of your 6 kids and you. There's all equality. This is in the 70s.
What things, damn it? You have a man come over for dinner, he brings you a bottle of wine. I have a man come over for dinner, he brings me a damn 6-pack. Oh, there are 2 left, Miss K-Back. Would you like a beer?
If you've ever laughed, you'll dig Claudine.
You're the gentleman that's been keeping company here.
That's crazy. I remember when I was on good terms with my daughter's mother. We used to get things from the Head Start program. I used to have to hide as if I wasn't even there to get these things that we needed to survive. Hide in closets, under beds. My daughter used to be peeking out, looking for me, waving at me, wow. the caseworker would be with my daughter's mother. You know what I mean? Um, a lot of times you can't tell on paperwork if someone was there. You don't know what happened between the parents. I digress from that. But in this movie, it shows, the dynamics of a single mother, you know, instead of thriving, surviving. That's the thing that we got. You heard, like, it should be historical, but it does have connotations and thinking that revolutionary spirit is null, But it's Hollywood, you feel me? So they gotta do what they gotta do, you heard?
No, man, I'm just a garbage man.
Well, may I have your name, please?
Simpson X, that's it. You've heard of Malcolm X, I'm Simpson X.
If you've ever cried, you'll dig Claudine.
Mama, I'm not a baby anymore.
I know you're not a baby, but you're not a woman either.
I'm nothing. That's what I am. I don't know nothing. I don't have nothing. I'm nothing.
If you've ever had dreams,
This is the need for we have different movements in these times, 60s and 70s. A lot of these things, people saying, "Oh, that we're God," or the inferiority or superiority complexes, because such a detrimental psyche that we have on ourselves. Generational things, like if we talk about trauma within the baby, these are things that are known within science, or drug use, or substance things are passed down. MK Ultra, these are mind things that have been proven. They're not even conspiracies, and conspiracy doesn't mean that they're not true. There's certain mind things. There's things you could do to break down a human being's mind and to transform them. You might not be outwardly an animal, but inwardly you might think of a lower base life form, only for your stomach, only for it to survive.
you'll dig Claudine.
I have actually avoided success. Oh, no. You know why? Because when you are successful and rich, people will envy you and hate you. And I want people to love me.
That right there is a subject in the community. These little political bombs that they put within the movie theaters, and the Pentagon does have, you know, a budget for Hollywood. These is new things that we finding out now, but just think what happened in the 60s and 70s, and the human condition, the mental, uh, the mental fortitude that we needed to survive in these things with so many obstacles. And it's so sad that we were stronger back then, even more than now. But that also comes with systematic things that happened without, like after the revolutionary era, everybody was getting high, getting doped up. Then there was the hippie movement, you know what I'm saying? And like hip hop, and it's a lot. It's a lot. But walk with me, walk with me.
If you've ever had troubles, you'll dig Claudine.
Lord, baby. Cheer up. It could get worse. I cheered up, and the law was right. It got worse.
If you've got heart,
Suppose I do not marry this lady. Now, if I move in with her and do not tell you, then we're both crooks, right? But if I do tell you, then we're back to the income and the outcome and the deducting, and you drive me to drink.
Also, this is Men's Health Awareness Month. Also, a lot of numbers have been skyrocketing with Black men in there unaliving themselves. Trying to get used to the YouTube lingo. A lot of these things call down upon you that you don't even want to communicate, nor are these issues, predicated, within our school systems. Things are gatekeeping. I remember Brown versus the state, and then my daughter just knew about a girl walking long to school, like as if that was it. These schools are evil, straight up. Foreigners come here without the knowledge of anything and come and disrespect us. I said it. Yeah.
And you call a fraud if I spend $7 for a bottle of whiskey.
if you've got soul,
But there's one thing you better know. And that is, I love all of y'all.
if you're young, old, rich, poor, black, white, or green, you'll dig Claudine.
I don't know who's green, but I don't think green people got these problems. But yeah, man. That's our little review right there. I think I should check it out. It's another free movie on YouTube, Claudine, 1974. It's definitely something you should watch and pick apart. I want to know what your view of it was. Did it change before I said something or after? If you've seen it before, leave it in the comments. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. Thank you for my peoples that's looking. But a little like, a little comment, it can go a little long way helping the channel. Appreciate y'all. Black Light out.